Greetings, River Lady here, and the 101, 102 temperatures of the past few weeks have finally broken. So I am out going to do a much needed cleaning in my garden, and I thought you might like to come along and see some of the things that I do to take care of my daylilies. All right, let's go. My daylilies had a great year this year. My hydrangeas didn't fare that well. I lost 2 hydrangea plants, plus my smooth hydrangea did finally die. But the daylilies did great. They're actually pretty drought tolerant. Give them a good thorough watering every couple of weeks, and I make sure that I water around the base of the plant, not just at the root ball. All right, what do you do to clean up daylilies? Well, the first thing you want to do is get rid of the spent stems. If they still have green, you just want to try to get as low on the stem as you can and snip it off. If it is brown, you can just pull it out of the ground really easily. And then just put these in your compost bin. If you have a fungus, or if you suspect that your garden has a fungus, you want to just then toss these in your trash and toss all the leaf waste in the trash. When you have a stem that has a spent blossom on the top and there's no other blossoms on it, you cut it right down to the base. Don't wait for it to turn brown. If you still have a blossom on your stem, but you have a piece sticking off to the side, go ahead and cut that piece off, because the plant will spend energy trying to make a seed pod there. The next thing you want to do is remove any of these spent leaves. So you can just pull those right from the middle of the plant. And you want to just toss those with the stems that you took off. And you're going to have a lot, if you haven't been maintaining a clean daylily bed, you're going to have a lot of those spent leaves, like you can see here, to get rid of. So you just get in there with your gloves on and pull them right up. Typically I'll do this every week to maintain a clean daylily bed, but the hot weather kind of threw me for a loop. I did not fare well this year in the hot weather. I know, whine, whine, whine. Get on with it, River Lady. One of the reasons you want to continually do this, at least once a week, unless the weather is hard, you want to continue to remove these old leaves, because they create a waterproof mat, and when it does rain, or you do water the plants, the water won't seep into the roots. So keeping your bed clean is very important. If you have a reblooming daylily, like my Stella d'Oro, it's a good idea to maintain a feeding schedule. Make sure you're giving these rebloomers a plant food that has a high middle number, not too high, but higher than the first and the third, and they'll continue to bloom for you. Keep them cleaned up, trim back those stems, and you'll continue to get blossoms. If you let the plants go to seed, then the plant won't necessarily rebloom for you. So make sure that you're maintaining your rebloomers. Make sure you're maintaining all your daylilies. Before I go, I do want to tell you to not trim back your daylilies. Some gardeners like to take the green fronds and trim them low to the ground to neaten up their garden, but just remove the yellow leaves, because the plant is still photosynthesizing and it needs to make strong roots so it can get through the winter and come back and bloom next year. All right, that's it. I wish you happy gardening, and thank you for watching. Bye. If you have a reblooming daylily like my Stella d'Oro, you can give the plant another feeding. Right now it's the beginning of August, and this is a good time to give your daylilies another blast of food if they're reblooming daylilies. Make sure the middle number is slightly higher than the other two numbers on the food label. I would use another month-long food, work it into the ground, and let the plant give you another wave of blossoms.